Episode 2, The Forbidden Women of Epsilon.
The 5 flat astronauts speed through space in the USS Gord, approaching their first stop in their search for
classified information.
Frank, how long do we get to the first planet?
Cobalt! Interplanetary travel takes time. We won't get there for at least another 3 minutes.
I'm kind of anxious to try my DNA detection device.
The name of the planet is Epsilon. It's said to be filled with beautiful women, but any male who has ever dared visit the planet has never returned.
Sounds like a potential man trap. I suggest we stay away from populated areas.
Speak for yourself. I'm ready to meet the natives, Bus.
Right. Let's see what's on the radio.
This is the Interplanetary Highway Patrol with a highway advisory. The planet Epsilon should be avoided by all males at all costs. All males should be advised there is a 100-year detainment cycle in effect. Other routes should be considered. Now back to our show, starring the Forbidden Women of the planet Epsilon.
It's a planet of peace, and you won't be welcome if you try to land here on Epsilon. There's lots of gorgeous women, but you can't go near them, so you better stay away. All men will be punished if they try to land here on the planet Epsilon, on the planet Epsilon. All men will be punished if they try to land here on the planet Epsilon, on the planet Epsilon.
Man, what sweet voices. I want to meet them.
Hold on there, sweet fella. I don't like that message about a 100-year detainment cycle. I think we should send Hairboy out as our test subject while we men stay on the ship where it's safe.
He's so hairy he might pass as an ape or some kind of animal.
We could send Vaporfellow too. Since he's intangible, he's not technically a human male.
I'll go! Oh please, I'll go! It's a new planet!
Soon the flat astronauts enter Epsilon's atmosphere and land in a scrubby area.
I'll be back in a flash, fellas. Come on, Vaporfellow!
Okay.
Hairboy and Vaporfellow depart in search of
Classified information.
So, Frank, while we're waiting, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself? We don't know too much about your childhood, for instance.
Well, I'm just one more guy in a long line of dependable expendables. Growing up, I was taunted for being part of a family so prone to death. I recall the way my father used to put it.
Guys, look at the time. Hairboy and Vaporfellow are late. Maybe we ought to go look for them.
Well, I don't have a problem with that, Bus. Maybe I'll get a chance to meet some of these forbidden women. Saucy.
Let's all stick together. Here, everybody take a regulation flat pop gun.
the trio lock up the USS Gord so they can seek their missing associates. Once out of the spaceship, they find themselves surrounded by a bevy of silent, quivering Amazonian beauties, pointing spears at the flat astronauts. The mute beauties escort the astronauts to the everlasting hall of the Queen Mother of Epsilon. Soon,
Get a load of this hall. It's endless.
Get a load of these chicks. They're luscious.
That lady up there must be their leader.
She's the only one that seems old. She's like a queen bee among drones.
Old? She's the closest thing to a prune I've ever seen.
Yeah, she must be the queen. The crown and the throne gives it away.
And by her side must be a princess. By the horizontal walls of control, she's beautiful.
Hey, look over there. She's got Hairboy in a cage and Vapor Fellow's in a jar.
Hairboy has been beaten.
Hey, Queen, whatever. Hey, that's our pals you've been picking on. Like the hair boy that you beat. Let him go, or we'll zap ya.
Prune face, you're old. Ain't got a heart made of gold. Your heart is made of steam. You will cause all human men pain. Prune face. Prune face.
How dare you! No male has stepped foot on Epsilon in 1,000 years, and you come bearing pop guns and insulting songs? Women, disarm and disrobe these men!
Wait a minute. What do you mean disrobe? I'm not comfortable with that. Don't you think you're getting a little carried away?
Shut your mustache mouth, human male! You have no right here. All men are inferior to women, as we will soon see.
the Amazons take the weapons and their clothes from their flat
The
astronauts.
flat regulation book says nothing about this. I'm embarrassed.
Actually, it reminds me of this date I once had with a whip-wielding
You know, Cobalt, we could do without your tales of your former exploits right now.
Mother, perhaps you shouldn't humiliate them this way.
Shush, my beautiful daughter Wu. You are not 1,000 years old like me. You do not know the humiliation that males callously dispense on our fair ancestors. No man has lain with a woman on this planet for centuries, and so it will remain.
Can I at least have my socks? It's a little cold in here.
So, I see you, pitiful male. Princess Wu, observe that hairy flesh, lack of breast, awful, and worst of all, the true indication of manhood, hideous and disgusting.
All right, you're getting a little personal there, prune face. But I have a history of exhibitionism.
Well, I'm naked and nude, I'm absurd and I'm lewd, I'm mean and obscene, I'm a four-color fiend, I'm a nude male, baby, check me out. Look at my flesh, baby, I'm disrobed. I'm fuzzy and mean, I'm a cartoon machine. I'm a nude male, baby, look at me. Check me out, baby, I'm disrobed. Huh.
After that song, I'm ready to be executed.
Yeah, if you're gonna kill us, let's just get it over with, eh?
I have a worse fate. You will all be locked away in the prisons of Hungaloid for 100 years. You will shrivel and wither away. You will be the prunes.
What is with this lady? I sense a slight case of paranoia.
Lock them away and throw the hairy boy creature and smoking jar of vapor in with them.
The astronauts are reunited in a dingy, dark dungeon.
Well, at least they gave us our clothes back.
The sight of my physique must have frightened them.
I'm just real glad to be back with you guys. Back with the astronauts. Back with the adventure.
I'll just open this jar here and let Vapor Fellow out.
Thanks.
Okay. So anyone got any ideas on how to get out of this jail cell? Frank? You've been awfully quiet. What gives?
I was just thinking of Princess Wu. If I could just talk with her. She seemed like she was sympathetic to us, and she's so beautiful.
Jeez, man, you sound like you're lovesick.
Frank's got a crush! Frank's got a crush!
If she were here, I'd spill my guts.
Meanwhile, unknown to Frank, Princess Wu is listening to him down the hall from the prison cell. She's heard every word.
I must do something to help them. Even though I know that if I'm caught, the laws of this planet will dictate that I must be executed. I am forbidden to be with you, forbidden from love so true. What am I gonna do? 'Cause I'm forbidden to hold your hand. I really don't understand why you can't be my man. I'm forbidden, sitting here all alone, wishing you were my own, thinking of leaving home. I can't let my chance with Frank slip away.
Meanwhile, back in the dungeon cell.
Well, my DNA sequencer didn't pick up the trail of...
Classified information.
Mission failure. The Earth is doomed, and so are we.
Hey, look! Look! Look, it's Princess Wu!
Hello, males.
Ah, come back to gloat, princess? Or take the shirt off our back?
Cobalt, ease off. She's here to help. I can sense it in her deep, violet eyes.
Oh, Frank, I want to mate with you.
Whoa! Stop the presses!
Pheromones.
Oh my sugar woo. I knew your heart was pure.
I'm gonna barf any second.
You can use this bucket!
I can help you. But if I do, will you take me with you? I so much want a man. No one in centuries has mated with a man. But if I do, I'll be sentenced to die.
Excuse me. But if no one on Epsilon has mated in centuries, how do you reproduce and perpetuate the life cycle of your race?
DNA is kept in tanks. The whole world is kept in isolation. Human life deposit bank. DNA coded rank initiation. Isolation tank. Isolation tank. Isolation tank. Isolation tank. I remember amber tanks. Exercise marauding equation simulation. Simple marauding cranks. I emerged as a fully grown I'm willing to risk death for my crime of desire. Frank, here, wear this crazy bathing suit. It'll help sneak you through the guards.
Hey, what about us? What about us? What about us?
I can only sneak out one of you. More than one would be too suspicious.
Don't worry, astronauts. I have a plan.
The couple departs, leaving the flat astronauts.
I have a bad feeling about this. We know Frank pretty well, but who knows if he'll really come back. Did you see that look in his eyes? What if he's fallen in love and decides to fly off with this woo, never to return? Desire in outer space can be absorbing. I've been there myself.
Sex in outer space, everybody wins. Sex in outer space, let's do it again. I was flying with my lady halfway to Alpha 9 to see the stars around us, the universe divine. There ain't no top or bottom, because there is no up or down. In our weightless embrace, we float round and round. Sex in outer space, everybody wins. Sex in outer space, let's do it again. Bodies in motion, floating freely. You should know by now that the alien love within our starship shines so bright above. Shines so bright above. Yeah. That's in outer space. Yeah.
Oh, my sweet tomato. You were wonderful.
Thank you, Highness. But we must not forget my friends.
Frank, my sweet potato. It's so dangerous. Can't we just fly off and put Epsilon and your mission behind us?
No, Woo. As much as I'd like to, I've sworn my allegiance to the flat astronauts and our mission.
Meanwhile, back at the dungeon.
Well, it's been several hours and no word from Frank.
That Fink ran off with
Princess Woo.
Aw, cheer up. We still have each other, and it's nice and cool in this cell.
Suddenly, an explosion. A hole is knocked in the wall.
Hey, someone's shooting holes in the walls with laser cannons. The whole place is collapsing.
Let's get out of here.
Time to exit. Time to escape.
Look up there. It's the USS Gord with guns ablazing.
True to his word, Frank had snuck onto the gourd with Princess Wu and had returned, guns ablazing, to free the astronauts. But Pruneface detects the airborne attack, and her troops return fire from the turrets of the jailhouse, blowing holes in the gourd.
Holy smoke. They're blowing it to pieces.
The USS Gourd, under heavy fire, sinks down and crashes within a few feet of the astronauts. Frank and Wu open the hatch and stumble out of the wreckage, dazed. Pruneface and dozens of her guards are immediately on the scene.
Traitorous daughter! You know the penalty for treason! The penalty for helping a man!
Yes, Mother. It's death. Frank, my sweet cantaloupe. I'm going to have to die. So it is written.
Pruneface, you once upon a woman. You take your own daughter's life?
Yes, to preserve the law of the land!
Well, I'll make a deal with you. Why don't you take me instead? Kill me however you like. Slowly. Savor every agonizing minute of it.
Frank, have you lost your marbles?
No, Cobalt. You can finish this mission without me. I know what I'm doing. What do you say, prune face? Take my life in place of your daughter's.
Pathetic male. My daughter was an innocent victim of your male corrosion. I accept your offer.
As dozens of women soldiers hold back the other astronauts and sunk Vapor Fellow in a vacuum cleaner, Pruneface prepares Frank's death. He is poisoned by being injected with a slow-acting acidic agent that causes intense pain.
Don't worry, Frank's antibodies are strong. This guy's gonna be fine.
All I have is a little headache.
After several minutes, Frank is still standing, so Pruneface places him before a firing squad, and he is shot by a dozen rifle women.
Oh, your bullets didn't hardly feel a thing.
Relax, guys. Frank has generally survived worse threats.
After several minutes, Frank is still standing, so Pruneface props him up on the rim of a nearby smoldering lava-filled volcano crater.
The man who wouldn't die. Push him into the crater and watch him dissolve in molten lava.
Oh, Frank, I love you.
Any last words?
'Tis a nobler death I die who have always died before.
Oh, my sweet cucumber is burning.
Cobalt, I really think he's done for.
Ah, Buzz, he'll just get some scrapes. Jeez, damn, the guy's really frying in there.
Jeez, that's his skin.
He's gone.
Goodbye, Frank. Bye. Goodbye, Frank.
Mother, I'm
You
upset.
grow up, you spineless urchin. As for the rest of you astronauts, I'm sick of the sight of you. Guards, release them and let the gas beam out of the vacuum cleaner bag. Now, leave this planet.
Yeah, but our spaceship has been blasted to pieces.
And, Frank, guy there, you just barbecued our pilot.
Perhaps you'd also prefer swim in the volcano? Guards, throw them all in.
No, just about to leave. Thanks for the hospitality. Really enjoyed the food, and thanks for the men.
Be gone.
Well, let's go. We'll figure out how to fly this crate. Move it.
The surviving flat astronauts, Buzz, Cobalt, Hairboy, and Vapor Fellow, board the gourd.
Now what? None of us know how to fly this thing.
Let's try hitting that button called go.
The gourd, shaky and wobbly, takes off.
Whee! The ship's coming apart like a roller coaster. The ship's coming apart.
I hope it holds together.
The ship leaves the atmosphere of the planet and is borne into space.
That planet sucked.
Poor Frank.
I have no pity. At least he got some sauce. We're the ones who are really screwed with him gone. No one knows how to fly this ship.
Some respect, Cobalt, you callous cad. He just burned to death.
I'll fly the ship. I'll fly the ship. I can do it, really. I'll fly
Shut
it.
up! What do you mean you'll fly the ship?
You see, all the controls are broken, and all the controls are broken, but none of the buttons are working either.
Yeah. Look, we're adrift in space.
Forever doomed. Again.
Flat astronauts, they tumble through space. Flat astronauts never stay in one place. They're always headed for the most distant star. You'll never guess just right where they are.